Welcome to my Gmod video. I'm going to make a tutorial. So this is a picture of you being bored. So yeah. You are going to learn a lot about Gmod. Okay, so this is you feeling awesomer and better because you are going to have been watching my tutorial and being a pro now. So yeah, there's that. Okay, and here's you, a couple years making a record deal because you're like famous and stuff. On Gmod videos, you'd be like Das Bullshit, Kitty0706, you know, all them. You could be big like one of them. I know I won't, but yeah. Okay, so let's say you were to go shopping and you needed to buy a notebook. If you need to write down notes about what you need in the notebook, here's what you would need: money, knowledge, and a computer. Knowledge is about, well, Source Games, Valve, you know, so a good computer is needed. And then, as always with all games, there's the rules. They're not legal or anything, but, you know, like, one right here is, I mean, anybody could be watching this, so you shouldn't make fun of people and stuff like that on the internet, because if you do, you know, you can get the video taken down, you know, anything could really happen. In Garry's mod, there is Team Fortress 2 stuff, Half-Life 2 stuff, and Counter-Strike Source stuff. There's also more stuff for more minor games. So, all Source. Okay, and remember to have fun. This is a random little picture I made here. Okay, so we're going to begin the tutorial. I just went over a couple things. So let's see what we've got. Okay, so this is your menu. And you go through the menu. Here's all your props. These are just props. These aren't people or anything. These are just like objects. Like, for example, here's this couch. You're going to pick up the couch by pressing the left mouse button, holding it, put it down, up, you know, use your mouse to use. Now E rotates it. Hold E and move around your mouse and you can rotate the object. And when you rotate the object, you know, you're rotating it, you can make it fit in a lot of other little crevices and stuff. So, okay, and V is no clip. I'm in no clip, that's why I'm flying. If you press V, go to no clip. I'm just adjusting right now. Now, if you press the right mouse button, you can lock the object like I just did there. And locking it means if you were to throw something heavy at it, it wouldn't fly it across the map. It would keep it where it's at. Here's another object, just messing around, rotating it. Okay, this is the gravity gun. Now the gravity gun pushes things. It's kind of low power. It's not used that much. Okay, so remember, I'm in no clip. Again, no clip is V to be a no clip. No clip lets you fly around without being constrained to the ground and having to walk. Okay, so this is a big box. Okay, now this is the weapons in the game. It's kind of a low power, not too much. Okay, now here's the
Gordon.
They're like computer blocks.
I need to get past.
Pretty good gun. This rifle, which has a secondary fire, which I will show you. Okay, it fires a projectile. And this can ricochet, so you need to times. But the primary fire is that machine gun type ammo. Okay, crossbow is kind of like the sniper of the game. If you use the right mouse button, you can zoom in. Grenade. Just grenade. RPG, crowbar. It's your
Dr. Freeman, I'm coming with.
This is an NPC that follows you. I was just messing around to kill him. But the friendly NPCs follow you sometimes. Like companions. Okay, this is G-Man. G-Man is a very powerful NPC. It takes a lot of bullets to shoot him down. Unless you have even a bunch of RPG rockets. It takes a lot. He's just strong. Pistol. Okay, this is the revolver. Mossman. Okay, Metro Police. They are hostile. Now, Mossman is a little strong too, but not nearly as strong. There's zombies. They're hostile because they're zombies. They just melee you. See, yeah, there you go. Head crab. These are the things that are on top of the zombies' heads. They're all head crabs as well. They're on the zombies' heads. They look like crabs. They can jump at you. So even if you're no clip, you gotta stay higher. Combine Elite. That's hostile enemy. Now you pick up these things. They're called combine balls. They're just for fun. They don't really do anything. Okay, now if you go down to this box, you can pick weapons for your character.
Yeah.
Not all characters have weapons.
Hey, it's Freeman!
Melee, but yeah, they can pick up weapons too. Yeah, that box picks up weapons for the NPCs. See, like that, not all of them have it. Like the companion ones do. So let's spawn a companion. Yep, there's a companion. Okay, now
Wait for me!
See, he switched it, but yeah. So he spawns with the weapons, so companions do. Not all NPCs do. There's a crow. There's a couple birds. Okay, ignite. Now this is a tool. If you go down the tool tab, the ignite tool, it ignites things. It puts them on fire. So this works on props and ragdolls only. If you try to use it on an NPC, it would not work. Left click to light on fire. Right click to extinguish. Dynamite tool. Place down dynamite. It takes a lot of force to get it exploding. Okay, the remover tool, it's, if you don't want to undo, by the way, undo is Z. Yes, undo is Z. If you don't want to undo, then you can use the remover tool. And, you can remove things individually. Okay, so here's a prop. Now, we just locked it. We're going to go to the thruster tool. And what the thruster tool does is let us make it kind of like a rocket in a way. So watch this. Yeah, we use the cleanup. If you go to the utilities tab, there's a cleanup option to clean everything up. Okay, so now we're going to use the thruster tool. Make sure you get it on the bottom. Now, when you go in the menu, there's a keypad menu. You need a keypad on your keyboard, and then when you press the certain button, it makes it activate. Now, if you go up here and press R to unfreeze it, you must do this to get it to work. You press R. See, I'll do it again. Do it a couple times. R. R. Whoa, okay, so I used my keypad and I made it fire the rocket. And see how it flies around? So, yeah. So that's pretty cool. Okay, here's a ragdoll. Now, here is the inflator tool, which makes certain body parts bigger, like the head, for example. It's used very often in machinimas, so it has a funny effect. It can lag up server sometime in multiplayer. Here's a statue tool. It makes it so you don't, when you grab it to move limbs. See, I'll show you moving limbs. You can move limbs when you grab it. Here, let's stick it there. Okay, see how I'm moving the arm? So yeah, if you use a statue, you cannot move the arm or any body part. It just makes it like a statue, like still. So posing my ragdoll, messing around. Okay, that's kind of creepy. Just had a little glitch there. Just fixing that. Okay, gonna make another ragdoll. Ragdolls don't like live. They're not like NPCs. They're just like props that look like people, and you can. They have slightly different properties. Okay, and I'm gonna make them pose like they're fighting, cause this one looks pretty cool. I just kind of messed around, but it actually looks like it's kicking, like karate or something. That looks pretty funny. See, that looks pretty cool. Little fighting scene right there. So there's that. Okay, I'm going to use the clean up everything in the utilities tab. You'll get a notice in the little right corner on the bottom telling you that it cleaned up everything. Here's the balloon spawner. Well, like it says in the description, it creates balloons. So you can make them of various colors. It can take a certain amount of balloons. I press Z there to undo. So yeah, Z is undo. And I press the certain amount of balloons, and you can make it float up. Now, if you undo the balloons, however, he'll fall back down because he won't have them to float up with. So he's go. Now, thrusters are more efficient and most of the time not restricted in server kind of way to make them float. If you get a big enough object and spread out the thrusters, yeah, you can pop the balloon. If you get a big enough object, you can balance it out. So you can change the color of the balloon, like I just showed you the green there. You can pop the balloon, not necessarily the crowbar with anything really. I just happen to use a crowbar. Now here's the light bulbs. Well, it creates light bulbs, and so if you're in a dark area, it's pretty useful. Later on in the video, you'll see I'm in a very dark room, and I use light bulbs to fix it up pretty well. Here's the lamps. They work differently. They make patterns, and they can hang off ropes for a realistic actual effect. Although I use lamps. I mean, I don't use lamps. I use lights. They're brighter. They don't get in the way as much, but they don't look nearly as realistic. If that's what you're going for, lamps would be a good idea. And they're the only way to get patterns. The light does not use patterns. Here's the buttons tool. I'm not that good with that, but let's say you had this guy here, and then you had head crab, and let's say if you pushed a button, which this is impossible, it's hypothetical. If you press this button, it would make the head crab attack him. So you go up to the button. Now you assign a keypad number. You go up to it, press the number, not hit it, press the number, and then hypothetically it would attack the character. Okay, the camera tool. Now this is kind of interesting. This is what I used at the beginning with those photos. They were actually video, just still. Um, you use the camera to like use as a camera. If you sign a numpad number, then use the numpad, and there's always enough. Okay, if you use the number pad, press the thing, and then you don't need to hold it. You just press it, and it just activates the camera. Okay, just spawning bunch of stuff. Whoa, kind of ricocheted. Fire on the pulse rifle. However, not as strong against actual players in multiplayer, however, which is kind of odd. But, I mean, it's not weak on them, but not nearly as strong. Okay, here's some general construction. Oh, got a little glitch there, so I need to respawn it. Yep, stuck. Okay, there we go. We're gonna make a house. It doesn't even look like a house. Okay, this sucks. I don't build that much. Like, don't make fun of me. I mean, it's just, it's bad. So. Okay, gonna put a little stand in there. I'll later on use it as a table. You'll see. It's very, very basic. Put in a little. See, these are props. You go to various categories, kind of explore, and you'll find the props. Like here's the fridge, little table, storage. It's having some hard times getting that, but I got it. Remember to use the secondary to the right click to freeze it so it doesn't get flown around. I'm gonna do some more walls. Like really, this is really bad. You're probably better than me already. It's just really basic, just to show you the simple possibilities. Okay, now if I go in there, I see the corners are screwed up, so I'm gonna put another block there to patch them up. I used the first one. Okay, there's one. There's two. Now I'm using the one tool, and this gun, the physics gun, it's just totally useful. It's what you use for almost everything and anything. It's just an absolutely must. You need it to even move stuff. See, I'm gonna make a table. This is where I talked about how to make a table. I'll put it on top. Now I'll spawn some smaller things to put on top of stuff. You'll see. I go to the comic prop section. This has very good items in it. Here's a pot. Stick that on there. Press the right mouse button also to keep it there. Little vase. Milk jug. Just doing the same thing. Okay, so here's my really, really crappy house. Okay, now we're gonna go in here. I'm gonna show you, if you're messing around playing a game or something, you could board up this room, or pretty much any building, whether it's on this map or a different map that has buildings already on it, or if you build one, it doesn't matter. But I'm just messing around. You don't. This isn't a game type. You can always do this with someone though if you want to. I'm making lights because I told you earlier I'd make lights in a darker room, and this is pretty dark, so I wanted lights to make it brighter. I couldn't see that well on it. I'm gonna board it up. You just pick a large prop, and you know you can choose what you want to do with it. I'm experimenting here. Trying to board up that door. There are some pretty large props. Even this doesn't. The door has a weird shape, so you know, if later you see I put some stuff on the little cracks to cover them. Because you'll see why I'm doing this soon. Why I'm boarding up the windows and walls. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so there's a box, which some items are breakable, including that one. Okay, this is a good space filler here. I'm not insisting you use any of these. In fact, I rarely use these. I didn't even see that cock before in my life. But that filled it up well, so that worked. Okay, I'm gonna use pretty large thing, so I have to go out here where there's more space. I'm using this as just a big block. See that just blocks it. Now with no clip you can go through things. So of course NPCs can't use no clip because they're not players, so it would block them. So this, you can totally board yourself up against NPCs and still get in, like, through a roof. Messing around here. Okay, there's that, just for decoration, you know. Okay, now I'm gonna spawn some NPCs, which I will spawn zombies. Now, I'm spawning fast zombies, which are a variant of the standard zombie. There's also the poison zombie, which like shoots at you. It's like it's black and shoots poison. Okay, so back inside. Now this is the weapons tab. You can get counter-strike weapons. Here's the shotgun. It's a good rifle. Looking for 'em. Of course. Okay, I'm using the remover tool to remove that. It's gonna let some of them in, because now that most of them are dead. See, that's not the most effective weapon. SMG. With the head crank, make sure that it goes down. Almost all the time they do. You just Okay, so, kind of the ending of the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe. Thank you for watching. Seriously, it's my first video I've made. Hopefully get some views. Hopefully I'll get on some. It's my first video, and, thank you for watching. Thanks.